Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jackson's Math Notebook. And here are two more multi-step equations to work on, and they're already made. And then we'll make sense of all this writing that I've done, all this math right here, and we'll make it easier to understand. So in our first equation, we have 6 times the quantity of 6x plus 6 minus 5 is equal to 1 plus 6x. And so when we use the distributive property, 6 times 6x will give us 36x. 6 times 6 will give us 36. So now we have 36x plus 36 right here. Minus 5 is equal to 1 plus 6x. And here's where we can combine like terms by getting the x's on one side and the numbers on the other side. And it was best in this situation to subtract 6x from both sides. And we did that. And now we have 30x plus 31 is equal to 1. And again, as we further get variables on one side and numbers on the other side, it was best in this case to subtract 31 from both sides of the equal sign. And so now we have 30x is equal to a negative 30. And when we get x by itself by dividing both sides by the number next to x, which is 30, when we divide both sides by 30, we find ourselves with x is equal to a negative 1. All right, in our second equation, we have a negative 3 times the quantity of 1 plus 6p, which equals to 14 minus p. And so when we distribute the 3 inside the parentheses, we find ourselves with a negative 3 minus 18p, because a negative 3 times 1 will give us a negative 3, and a negative 3 times a positive 6p will give us a negative 18p equals to 14 minus p. And in our endeavor to get variables on one side and numbers on the other side, we're going to add p to both sides. And we want to try to keep p as positive as possible. But in this case, we're going to end up with a negative p. And you're going to see why that was the best way to do it as we continue on with this process. And so when we did that, now we have a negative 3 minus 17p is equal to 14. And again, we're further getting variables on one side and numbers on the other side by adding 3 to both sides of the equation. And now we have right here a negative 17p is equal to 17. And when we divide both sides by negative 17, we find ourselves with p is equal to a negative 1. And so you have been given quite a bit of information, and this would be a good time to pause the video and just follow the steps or replay this video as many times as you need to gain a deeper understanding of multi-step equations. But in the meantime, please comment, share, like, and I repeat like, and subscribe to Jackson's Math Notebook for more content. Thank you and goodbye.